Are you searching for success?
Do you ever wish that you could make a living doing something that you actually love? Tommy Newberry tells you how you can do that in his book called Success is Not an Accident. Tommy, welcome to Living the Life.
Thank you for having me.
How do you define success?
You know, I think success is reaching your full potential. That's the easiest definition. It's maximizing all the talent that God gave you, doing as much as you can with what you were blessed with. And if you can do that in your life in a deliberate way, you ought to be happy calling yourself a success.
Since 1991, best-selling author and coach Tommy Newberry has been inspiring, motivating, and equipping people to live intentionally in all areas of their lives.
Success is not an accident. It's about living intentionally. And what most people do is they live haphazardly.
As the founder of the entrepreneur coaching organization, the 1% Club, Tommy has earned the title of America's Success Coach.
You think about how much time people spend to plan their wedding. You know, the wedding ceremony.
True.
You know, weeks, months, maybe longer. How much time do they spend planning their marriages?
True.
We spend far too little time being picky with our thought life. And what we teach our clients in the 1% Club is to get really clear on who you want to become as a person. Who does God want you to become?
He is now a best-selling author of 2 books, Success is Not an Accident, and The 4-8 Principle.
We saw this new book, Tommy, The 4-8 Principle, which is really, it's kind of the secret to success, and it's changing your mindset, isn't it?
It sure is. In fact, the success is not an accident. It's about getting what you want, and the 4-8 principle is about wanting what you get.
And the Apostle Paul in the New Testament gives us one verse. It's so simple, it's almost embarrassing to talk about it, that shows us exactly what God wants us to think about. In Philippians 4:8, he says, "Finally, brethren, whatever is lovely, pure, true, gracious, just, if there's any excellence, anything worthy of praise, think on and dwell upon these things." And that's what I want to share with you, how to do that so that it maximizes your most important relationships.
It's not about perfection. It's about progress, but using those words to guide your phone calls, to guide what you watch on TV, to guide what you read, what you're listening to.
When you start to look for the 1 or 2 things or 3 things in your spouse that are incredible, it reminds you of what? 2 or 3 or 4 more things.
And what it really is, it's a to-think list. You know, most people, get up and make a to-do list in the morning, or a lot of people do, but this is a to-think list. And it's so much more important because no area of your life is untouched by your thought.
Tommy engages individuals and groups with inspirational and informative coaching, speaking, and strategy sessions.
Don't let the simplicity of the 4-8 principle trick you. It is so powerful because it is so simple. Because it is so simple, you can actually apply it. You can ask yourself, was the conversation I had at lunch today a 4-8 conversation? Was my interaction with my teenager last night a 4-8 conversation? Was the phone call I had with my spouse a 4-8 conversation? Is what we watched last night a 4-8 program? Is it lovely, pure, true, gracious, just? Is it going to lead to more joy, or is it going to lead to more junk? How easy is it to get sucked into thinking about the things that are missing and to miss all the things that are present?
He uses practical, proven methods and principles to help individuals and their families achieve success in not just the workplace, but in all areas of life.
Your joy blesses others.
Yes.
And exuding it has to begin with your thought life.
If junk goes in, what comes out? Junk. Do these things, and the stress and the turmoil and the worry and the anxiety can vanish. Now, the 4-8 principle is not, listen to that, it's not about ignoring problems. It's not about skipping challenges. It's about not dwelling on them. If you have a personal problem, you need to deal with it, but not dwell upon it. Forgive yourself for all the crazy, gutless, spineless, thoughtless, nutty things you've ever done, and do that repeatedly.
Tommy will help you find balance and achieve success in all areas of your life.
But it becomes a habit, and that's why 4-8 living changes everything. We all have a summer reading report that we're working on. We have a summer reading report in our business, a summer reading report with one of our clients, a summer reading report with our marriage, with our parenting, with something else that is going on in our life. And you know what happens when we work through it? There's going to be another one. And life is going to be a whole series of summer reading reports that you have to learn to deal with effectively.
Let Tommy Newberry inspire, motivate, and equip you to live intentionally and reach your God-given potential.